Remember when Tyreek Hill, after the Miami Dolphins didn't make the playoffs last year, said he was basically, I'm out.
Mm-hmm. I'm out.
And Chris Greer was like, we'll talk to Tyreek, let him cool off, all that stuff. General manager and coach was like, we'll talk to him. And then he cooled off. He's still with Miami. He never asked for a trade. Apparently never asked for a trade, although it sounded like he was going to. Or it sounded like his comments were...
that felt like a trade request.
It did. It really did.
Yeah.
But kudos to the Dolphins for putting that genie back in the bottle, right? Except for the fact that apparently it's not back in the bottle. And the person who let everybody know that is their quarterback. And I do believe this does somehow fit into the column, into our favorite segment involving the Miami Dolphins, or certainly this player. The latest edition of Salty Tua is Tua talking about the comments Tyreek Hill made and how there's still work to be done on this front.
I don't know about you, but that looked like money.
Salty Tua.
Sure. I would say we're still continuing to do that. But it's not just with me. It's with a lot of the guys. I'm not the only one that heard that. You guys aren't the only people that heard that. A lot of people that follow football, that follow the Miami Dolphins, that follow Tyreek, that are fans of his. Everyone has seen that. So when you say something like that, you don't just come back from that with, hey, my bad. You got to work that relationship up. You got to build everything up again. And, yeah, it's still a work in progress, not just for me, but for everybody. But, like I said, he's working on himself. He's working on the things that he says he wants to get better with and do better on. So that's the first step to me, and so I commend him for doing that.
Okay. I love when Tua is just that version of Tua.
Gets saltier with new tattoos, it looks like.
Yeah, I guess, it's not salty, I guess.
That wasn't salty at all, actually.
Well, it is.
That's pretty honest.
Well,
and straightforward.
how about this? There's a wound.
That sounded like they were hurt. Yeah.
That Tyreek rubbed salt in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
With whatever happened last year. Yeah. And for him to say, I'm out. And look at Tua being honest about that. I dig the guy. I dig when he's...
It's a leader right there.
Yes, he's leading, and he's basically saying, I'm not... He could have easily said, yeah, you know what? We talked to Tyreek about that. 2025 starts now. But he's just like, yeah, like you can't just say my bad and come back from that. I dig it. I dig it. I dig it. This is his team. He is the quarterback of it. We just need the Tua Jitsu, right? That we was talking about 2 years ago.
Yeah. Kept
Just
him pretty
know
safe.
when the play is over. Good Lord. And hopefully he stays healthy and we see truly one of the fastest teams anybody's ever assembled. I think you can make it's not like I had a stopwatch on these teams of the aughts or the teens, but
we know which teams we're off the bat. We think the Rams.
The 2025 Miami Dolphins are fast, absolutely everywhere.
Greatest show on surf and turf.
And we need to see this guy stay healthy and be as accurate as possible. Yeah. And then when it comes to November and December, let's see what's going on. Alec Ingold is saying they're basically noticing how people are writing him off. Let's run behind him.
They're the ultimate, 2025 shrug team. You don't know what they're going to look like. There's a lot of question marks. There's some hot seats
everywhere,
and you're just like, beats me.
They got that kid Westbrook-Ikhine from Tennessee, where you could just go off for touchdowns.
Yeah. Well, he had 8 last year.
And the sky's the limit for the Dolphins, and clearly there's work to be done.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show live weekdays from 12 to 3 p.m. Eastern on Roku Sports Channel in the U.S.